We have a very special episode today. As you know, we're a New York City-based show. We were hit very hard by Hurricane Sandy. Nowhere was hit harder than the Rockaways. We're here today at Beach 87th Street to see some of the devastation firsthand, as well as to talk with former pro snowboarder and filmmaker Lucas Huffman about an amazing project he just did, Beach 87th Street, Surfing After Sandy. How are you, Lucas?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you. So, I'm just sort of blown away right now. I haven't been here since right after the storm, and it's incredible how much devastation is still here. Can you just tell me sort of what your connection is to the Rockaways and how it affected you?
Well, I come out here and surf quite a bit. Rockaway is like an awesome place, especially for a guy like me who spent like a lot of time in the mountains and in nature. And in fact, I have surfed more since I've moved here to New York, 6 years ago, than I had ever in my life. So Rockaway is a really great place for me to be able to, on the weekends, come out and just kind of like be in the ocean and be in nature. Honestly, it makes living in New York feasible for me, just to be able to be outside and be exercising.
Obviously, you have a love for this place and you're a filmmaker, so I assume you saw a story that could be told. Tell me a little bit more about physically how it came together.
It actually started from reading in the newspaper about the Rockaway Beach Surf Club. They were really instrumental in the first ones to be able to provide aid for the Rockaway residents. They were here before FEMA, before the Red Cross, because the Rockaway Beach Surf Club is a grassroots organization, which is a lot more mobile than a larger national organization. The story that I had read, I think it was in the Times, was just about how this surf club was now the ones who were responsible for providing aid to the Rockaway Beach community. And that was initially, I was like, wow, that is an awesome story, By the time I came out here, though, it was 35 days after, and FEMA was already set up and the Red Cross was already set up. But I became acquainted with Scott and Beth and Keone, who were the subjects in my film. I can't put my finger on it, to be honest, but it was just an overwhelming feeling where I was like, I'm a filmmaker, and so I tell stories and I can do doc-style stuff. And I was so moved by the situation here, and especially with my connection with surfing and with action sports, and being if I'm ever going to make a film that's within my wheelhouse, this is it, Do
you think the Rockaways will ever be back?
Yeah. Through perseverance, things get rebuilt, I think that it's going to take a while, obviously, for the the landscape of Rockaway to come back and for this boardwalk to be rebuilt. The good thing about being so close to, say, New York City is that this is a real popular destination. Folks like me, wanted to come out here and enjoy the beach. That's going to really put a lot of pressure on the government to help rebuild Rockaway. And as Beth and Keone and Scott talk about it in the film, the community has the power and the will to rebuild.
Absolutely. Well, thanks a lot, Lucas. I really appreciate it.
No problem, Tim.
Surfing After Sandy is online now. Hopefully there's an annotation to it right here or here. Make sure you search it, make sure you see it, and make sure you keep New York City and the Rockaway community in your minds. There's still a lot of work to be done here, and every little bit of help makes a big difference. Once again, from Dose, I'm Tim Broadhagen, and I'm out.